am not interested in doing anything right now. So.
Okay, yeah.
But can you remove my name from that list?
Yeah, I can get your number removed from my list. But hey, since I have you on the phone, who do you know that might be looking for some help in real estate this year?
No, I don't.
Don't know of anybody? Well, I appreciate you thinking about it. And if that ever changes, you have my number, so feel free to reach out.
Thanks.
Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.
Great way to turn that around. Now, one suggestion that I'd have on that is don't do compound questions. You asked her too many questions. You just said, great, tell me, are you renting or owning now?
Gotcha. Okay, shorten it. For sure.
All right, let's keep it going. You're having a lot of luck with the dials, hand dialing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Oh, wow. I have 2 numbers up here. Oh, the name's same number twice because I already dialed it.
Yeah, well, after this next call, I want to go ahead and redo the beginning. We had an audio issue with Facebook, so.
Hey, this is Melinda. Sorry, I missed.
I was waiting for that one. I was
like, yeah,
okay, so let's recap really fast for everybody who's watching right now. We are here with Judy Fordon and Trever Hurd. There we go.
Yeah.
The studio audience is a little late right there. Yeah, Trever, so you've been doing real estate now for about a year?
Yeah, going on a year.
Yeah, almost a year. And you've been dialing now for, how long have you been dialing?
Since we've been here?
For the year.
For the year.
You started.
Yeah, the year.
Started dialing?
Mm-hmm.
Been your number one source of business?
Actually, a little over a year, to be honest with you. But yeah.
Awesome. So for you guys watching, Trever is one of the students here. We good on that one? Okay. Trevor's one of the students here with Everest Coaching and coaching client, I guess is what you like to call them.
You can call them a student. Yep.
But yeah, so we're here with Judy, and she's actually one of the coaches of the company. She actually is the point of contact person running the show in the background. So Judy, thank you for being here. There we go. And Everest Coaching. So we got some events coming up, right? You went to the last event, Climb.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you went to Climb. And Judy, can you talk to us about some of the events that are coming up with Everest?
Absolutely. We have prospecting schools every month. The next 2 ones, the first one is March 21st and 22nd, and then the next one is April 18th and 19th. So that's where you come into our area, and we, as a coach, I'll be standing with you. You'll prospect just like Trevor's doing, and we'll help you make those appointments.
Awesome.
Okay. And then in April, we're having an Elevate event, and that's the 26th and 28th of April.
I like that.
Here in Salt Lake City.
Awesome. Well, here we go. Shout out to Elevate. Perfect. Well, yeah, let's get back on these dials and let's get this phone ringing.
I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me. What you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I happen to.
Daniel, you're going to have to edit the video. Okay, just want to make sure. We're live.
The beauty of live.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hey,
Hi.
I'm calling about a home for sale in Bluffdale. Are you the owner?
I am.
Awesome. And you're selling that for sale by owner, is that correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay, great. My name is Trevor with Century 21. I'm sure you've had a ton of agents calling to try to list the home,
You know what?
right?
I went under. I'm not. If you read the documentation, I'm not looking for a realtor, and I went under contract yesterday.
You went under contract yesterday? Okay,
yes.
Awesome.
And it's a private sale, but I'm not interested in hiring a realtor. That I've made that very clear on the listing, but I still get a lot of calls.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thanks for the information. I mean, you're under contract,
you're welcome.
so best of luck with getting that deal closed.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Little applause. So, Judy, how do you handle people who they're like, hey, I want to make it very clear I'm not looking to hire a realtor from the beginning of the phone call?
I would say, you know what, I know you don't want to hire an agent. I'd feel the same way if I were you. That's not a problem.
Right.
And when they say they're under contract, I would say, great, when are you signing that paperwork?
Right, back to that. When are you signing paperwork? I'm gonna write that down.
Because sometimes what their intention is they are getting an offer, or they could already be under offer, under contract. If they are under contract, great, when is that closing? Because then as an agent, he can put in his red X to call them back a week or two before to make sure is the sale going. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Smart. All right. On to the next.
Because at that point, they may want to work with an agent.
Yeah.
After trying on their own for a while.
That's right.
Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but I like it's new what you're telling me.
One of the important things to remember with these prospects, they have their own script. So when they tell you something, you don't have to take it at face value. Repeat it, approve it, move on.
Right.
Hello, this is Brad.
I accidentally hung up on him right when he answered the phone.
No.
Call him back.
I'm going to call him right back. Wah, wah, wah.
Sorry about
I was like,
that.
I hit it and then input lag.
Oh, no. Okay.
I'll get you back, Brandon. Or Brad. I'm not sure which one he said.
Hello, this is Brad.
Brad, hey, sorry about that. My phone must have disconnected. This is
Oh, yeah, no worries.
This is Trevor at Century 21 Everest. I'm actually calling about the property for sale in Santaquin. Are you the owner?
I am, yeah.
Awesome. Hey, I'm sure you've had a ton of realtors calling you to try to list the home, right?
I have. I took it off, actually, because we didn't feel like the timing was right. But
Oh, okay. Didn't feel like timing's right. All right. Well, what were you kind of ultimately planning on doing when you're trying to get that home sold?
they just put ourselves in a better financial position to step forward. It's just kind of one of those homes that's new enough, has a lot of amenities, it just kind of floated towards the $1 million mark.
Right. Yeah.
And
Definitely grew
so
in value.
It's kind of one of those unique spots where I'm like, hey, I want to see what the market activity's like. And
Gotcha. Okay, so share with me a little bit more about what that next home looks like for you. Is it going to be something a little smaller or even more land?
It would probably be a home that would be similar in size, probably a little bit more land.
Okay.
But we like that area, so we're not in a hurry by any means to leave where we're at. We're in a good spot. But,
Right. Okay.
so,
For sure. And so like in this current property, what are like one or two things after all the time you've lived there? What are one or two things you'd want to change about it to having that new property?
just more, really, it's just a more open living
Just more
space,
open
like the
living
living
space.
room. Like it's really nice, but you can, you get 9 or 10 bodies sitting in there and it gets cramped.
Right. Absolutely. And let me
That's it.
ask you, is there a certain time frame? I know you say that you're in no rush, but if you were able to take advantage of the current market and interest rates right now, and even potentially keep your property and buy up and kind of go into investments as well, would you be open and interested in learning more about that and see how you can make it work and move forward?
Maybe. I mean, and I've already had a couple investment firms reach out to me with offers, so that's given us something to think about. Both of which, have us staying in the home or staying in the home for a time. But
Right. Yeah, definitely a good market to try to sell in because there's definitely low risk as a seller right now with leaseback features being available and whatnot. So let me ask you, I mean, if we could set up a time to sit down together and show you how we could get your home sold, and not only that, what price range I could get it sold for using my techniques and strategies, and also come up with a couple properties that I think might fit for the new house to move into, and show you how we can do this all while keeping a similar mortgage payment with low rates. What would work better to sit down and go over all that, afternoons or evenings?
Well, we honestly feel like it's a little premature because another factor in it is my parents retiring in June, and so we're kind of looking to see how that shakes out. If we were going to try to get to an area together, because they they're really wanting to get close to family. So
Gotcha.
we kind of sort of feel like we just need to hit the pause button until we get later in the spring and kind of see what their plans are. So
Okay, awesome. Well, have they shared with you kind of any of their plans yet, where they might be looking at, or what kind of price range or area?
Trying to get close. Well, I mean, they're trying to get into as little payment as possible. So,
Right.
My thought is, if we can, somehow go in on a property that allows us to have an accessory apartment or something, then maybe we can just tackle this one together. So
Absolutely.
but they don't really have that ability to, be a part of that until mid-June at least.
Awesome. Well, hey, Brad, I do appreciate picking up the call. One more thing. Do you think it might make sense for them to kind of get ahead of the game in the sense that we just create a game plan right now? That way, when that time comes later in this year and they are ready to jump on it, you guys already know what steps to take, and you can just make a smooth move out of it and make everybody happy.
Well,
Would that make sense?
It does, but I've already kind of got one that I'm looking into. So, I mean, we're not interviewing realtors right now, or it's not. I took it off because I kind of feel like we were just in a holding pattern for a few months. So, it would all be premature at this point. So.
Okay, fair enough, for sure. Well, hey, actually, let's do this. Let me just plan on reaching out to you in about a month. I'll put some notes in here. Me and my sister are able to help people. We actually work as a brother-sister team to help people upsize, downsize, and invest. So if investing is even an option your parents might want to consider to leverage their current property they have into building wealth for the family down the road, we're able to help in any situations like that as well. So how about I give you a call next in the middle of March and just check in and see where you guys are at.
Sounds fair.
Okay, perfect. I appreciate the call, Brad. And hey, since I have you on the line right now, who else do you know that might be looking for some help in real estate in the near future?
I don't know anybody I know people are kind of just curious about the market, so they're looking around, but I don't know anyone that's seriously looking to move.
Okay. Well, even if you have anybody that's curious, feel free to pass along my information. We're happy to just run some free CMAs and give people information about the market. That way we can just have people better prepared to make more money out of it.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Cool.
Well, I
Thanks
appreciate it. Yeah, and you have a lucky day.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Awesome. That was a good call.
That wasn't bad. Yeah, I liked it.
I noticed myself asking more than one question, like you're saying, like
Yep.
double, the conjugating a question.
Yep.
Definitely.
So that was at the beginning. Be careful because you were repeating approving while he was still speaking, so let him finish speaking.
Got a little.
And then there's a couple of places here. Remember, when you're looking to close, you're going to have to close somebody 5 to 7 times before they say yes. And he was open to speaking. So one of the things that you did really well was you talked about how you can consult with him now, so they'll be ready when the time comes, because June's around the corner.
Right.
Right? What you did, you said, wouldn't that make sense? That's not a close. So wouldn't it make sense for us just to get together for 30 minutes?
Right.
What's better for you, afternoons or evenings?
Okay.
Close it.
I like that. Straight for the kill. All right, Judy, next call is going to be on you. Just kidding. When's the last time because you used to call back in the day, you were a caller?
I did, but I've been coaching now for over 12 years.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm usually the one helping get past it, but we've talked about me getting back on the phones, haven't we?
When is the last time you've dialed?
It would have been in 2010.
Yeah?
Oh, wow.
10.
For 12 years.
That was an interesting market, wasn't it?
It was a great market.
It was wild. Absolutely crazy.
With that eye roll. All right. Well, Trevor, good job on that one. Let's get on the next one, and let's get some appointments set. So talk to me really quick about the messages. Why aren't you guys leaving messages?
Well, one of the things is we know that letting the phone ring 3 times, what we're looking for is if someone hasn't answered in 3 times, and we all have our phones, even here we have our phones next to us, So if they're not going to answer, it's going to ring another 1, 2, 3 times, go to voicemail. It just takes too much time. And that you could have another call and talk to someone.
Right. And honestly, sometimes it's not even the right number. So it's kind of hard to leave a message when it's not personalized, if that makes sense. It's kind of nicer to leave a message if you know who to speak to, reference a name. And sometimes if these are incorrect, that can be a little bit dangerous to do.
Nice. Daniel, talk to me about the live right now. Is it paused or is it me? Oh, okay. Then it's my computer. All right.
And going back to the 3 rings, we like to be efficient. We don't want to be efficient when we're talking to people. You don't want to be efficient with people. You want to have great conversations, but where you can be efficient is just in that time it's ringing and the time that nothing is happening. Just get past it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm not available right now. Leave me.
So with RedX, you have the ability to use leave a pre-recorded message, correct?
Yes, you can use the wave dialer to pre-record your messages as well.
Do you ever do that?
I personally have not done it yet.
Okay.
But I don't know if it would be a bad thing to try. Maybe. You never know until you do try it, right? Oh, fantastic. That's the right number, though.
Oh, yeah.
We do find people will call us back more because we haven't left a message. They don't know who we are.
Yeah, smart.
So. And everybody leaves a message.
It's true.
Oh, yeah. And who checks their messages? Who checks their voicemail?
Now, if you're tempted and you just have to leave a message that says something very quick. Hi, this is Judy from...
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will...
You can say, hi, this is Judy from blank real estate. I have some important information about your property. Call me.
Oh, I like that. It's like caller bait.
Right.
All right, let's get that Bluetooth connected. There we go.
Hello?
Hi, hey, I'm calling about the home for sale in West Valley. Is this the owner?
Yeah.
Awesome. And you're selling that for sale by owner? Is that right?
Yeah, it's through our company. Well, we own the home, so it's through Dow Mobiles and Prime Capital. And we own the home. We offer financing on the home. So.
Okay, awesome. And are you guys listing with a real estate agent?
Nope, we do not list them with real estate agents. We're happy to sell to you if you have a buyer or anything like that, but we don't end up paying any of those fees or anything like that. That'd be up to the buyer.
Okay, gotcha. And do you have multiple properties that you're trying to sell?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Well, let me ask you, what would it take for you to consider using a real estate agent to help with those transactions?
Well, we've been doing this for many years, so we wouldn't consider it simply because we don't need to.
Okay, fair enough. Well, let me ask you, what are you ultimately trying to accomplish with getting all those properties sold?
Well, what we do is we buy mobile homes, we renovate them, and then we resell them and offer financing on them. So it's our business.
Gotcha. Awesome. Well, hey, if you come across anybody else that's looking to buy or sell in real estate, would you be comfortable passing along my information?
Nope, we don't. We don't end up paying any of those fees or anything like that. That'd be up to the buyer.
Okay,
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, awesome. And who do you know that might be looking for some help in the near future, whether they're looking to buy, sell, or even leverage into it and invest?
I no one really off the top of my head, so.
No worries. I appreciate you thinking about it, and I appreciate you picking up the call. You have a good rest of your day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. I'll be honest, I don't want to deal with mobile homes.
Right. And so that's a decision you make of whether you go forward or not.
Yeah, whether you push forward or not.
Now, one of the things I would have asked is about their primary residence.
Yeah.
Unless he lives in a mobile,
True.
but you could ask what other real estate needs do you have?
Right.
Yeah.
What personally might you have? Yeah.
Okay, that's the wrong one. All right, let's go. Let's keep it going.
That was a bird.
I think it was crickets. Crickets, there we go.
That's your company. This is Laura.
Hi, I'm calling about the home for sale in Eagle Mountain. Are you the owner?
I am.
Awesome. Well, this is Trever with Century 21 Everest. You're selling that for sale by owner, is that correct?
I am.
Okay, great. I'm sure you've probably had a ton of realtors calling to trying to call you to sell your home, right?
More than I can count.
More than you can count. I'm sure you shake a tree and it feels like a real estate agent falls out of it.
What can I do for you, sir?
Well, the reason for my call is I'm actually calling to get some information about the property. We've sold some homes in the area not far from you. Would that be all right?
It would be all right, but not during work hours. I am working and I can't. You'd have to call after 5.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well, how about I give you a call around like 5:30 then? Would that work for you?
That's fine. Thank you.
Perfect. Talk to you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Got a lot of half applauses going on.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Let me add this into the follow-up.
I like it.
Yep.
Yeah, take your time. Perfect. Well,
You want to be respectful.
Definitely.
yeah, we had a.
She seemed pretty adamant about that being real.
Yeah, work. Yeah, she sounded genuine. Alma, we had Alma on last time, and Alma, that guy is a closer on the phone. By the way.
Yes.
You got to hear this guy. For all you guys out there who haven't heard Alma, you guys are missing out. But Alma, so we did a little thing at the beginning. We're like, you know what? Let's see if you can get the first one as an appointment. Got it. Second one as an appointment. Got it. So he was 100 for 100% last time on that.
There you go.
That's awesome.
He's really good. But I did notice that he is someone who uses the triple dialer.
Yep.
And it goes through a ton of calls before somebody actually answers.
Right.
There's voicemails being sent left and right. So when you guys do like the average coaching, the classes, and the prospecting school, do you guys have a system in place that everyone follows when it comes to that kind of stuff, or is it just kind of whatever they feel comfortable with? And then you guys help more with the pitch and the tonality and the mirror matching and the script.
Right. We leave it up to the client, to the agent to decide, do they want to do the triple dialer, one dialer, or hand dial? And I have to tell you, I have noticed people that are hand dialing get more contacts.
We say the same thing here in the office.
Yep. It's really an interesting.
I've noticed when I'm using the dialer, it will definitely, especially in expireds, I realize will just keep ringing and ringing and ringing because they have a lot more numbers in that list category. But yeah, when I'm hand dialing, I don't know, just they pick up.
I like it. Well, let's keep it going. Let's see if we can get some appointments set.
Your call has been forwarded.
Hello.
Hi, hey, I'm calling about a home for sale in Springville. Are you the owner?
Yeah, it's under contract.
Oh, okay, awesome. Well, since I do have you on the phone, this is Trever with Century 21 Everest. What other properties might you have that you might need some help selling or buying?
Doesn't need you on that one.
I had that one in there. All right, not bad. Well, let's keep it going. Have you ever had any luck with that?
What?
You ever had any luck when you ask somebody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Any
Absolutely.
other needs? Yeah.
Absolutely. Sometimes if they need to have a buyer's agent. Sometimes they don't have that in place.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, you just don't want to assume anything.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty smart.
The number you dialed is not a work.
Hello, this is Spencer.
Hey, Spencer. This is Trevor over at Century 21 Everest. I'm calling about your property for sale in Harriman.
Yeah, thanks for reaching out. It's actually already under contract, so we're all good to go there.
Already under contract. Hey, congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. And
hey,
hope you have a good one.
Thanks. Hey, since I do have you on the phone, do you have any questions or anything that you might need help with on that contract to understand it better? You got everything under control?
We got it under control. Thank you.
Awesome, man. And who do you know that might be looking for some help in real estate in the near future that I might be able to reach out to?
I don't have anyone on offhand right now.
Okay, no worries. And what about yourself? Is this the only property you're trying to sell, or do you have any other properties you're trying to liquidate?
This is it. Yep, we're doing good. So thank you again. I appreciate it.
Perfect.
You have a good one.
Day. Thanks.
You
Bye.
too.
One question at a time.
Yeah.
Open-ended questions.
I need to know everything. Who in the what and the where. I need everything.
Mirror and match. You guys teach mirror and match in there? Yeah, it's a big one, huh?
Which he did really well at the beginning. He
Yeah.
And then I
answered.
turned into a driver.
Or an expressive.
Or both, yeah.
Hello?
Hi, hey, I'm calling about a home for sale in Harriman.
No.
You do not know about the property at 4831 West Pipevine Street?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, my name is Trevor with Century 21 Everest. Since I have you on the phone, who do you know that might be looking for some help in real estate in the near future?
I don't know anybody right now.
You don't know anybody right
Thanks
now?
anyway.
Yeah,
No.
Thank you for picking up the call. And how about yourself?
Okay.
Are you looking to make a move anytime soon?
No.
No? Okay, great.
No.
How long have you lived in your current area?
We're happy where we are.
You're
but
happy where
thank
you
you.
All right. Well, I appreciate the call. You have a lucky day.
Okay. Bye.
All right.
Yep. Critique on that one is, when do you plan on moving?
When do you plan on moving?
Do you plan on moving?
Because then the answer is no.
Correct. It's real quick.
All right. Let's keep it going.
And that's the difference between an open and closed ended question.
Yeah. So, next call, we'll chat. I want to chat with you about something.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you got tips.
Yeah.
Feed me those tips.
I like it. So, question, Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
So, you've been dialing now for about 10, 11 months, something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So, your sister, is she a dialer as well?
On and off. She prefers doors more than dialing, but yeah, typically we will prospect together.
Okay. And the other question is, who's doing your luscious curls?
Who's in these luscious curls? Yeah, so when I get out of the shower, I kind of shake my head and it kind of does it itself.
Oh, okay. All right. Just
yeah.
checking. Both of you guys got those curls going on.
Yeah.
Try to promote the wife's business over here.
For sure.
All right.
Let's see if I find some new.
So are you guys finding a lot of luck with Fsbo'S right now in the current state of the market with such a low inventory?
It depends on which market people are calling in, because we coach people all over the U.S.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So here in Utah, absolutely. There's a lot of for sale by owners. East Coast, not as much.
Okay. Okay, that was an answer.
And Trevor, you're calling the newest for sale by owners, correct?
I went through the new ones first. I've already touched a lot last couple of days, so I'm trying some from the past that I've tried in the mornings, but haven't called after lunchtime. So you can try different contact periods.
Trevor, how's your do you guys track conversion rate, stuff like that?
We try to. It's something that I've learned in the first year is definitely important and that we're going to start doing more of.
That's good.
For sure, yeah.
Hello.
Hi, hey, I'm calling about the home for sale in Spanish Fork. Is this the owner?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. And you're selling it for sale by owner, is that correct?
We've got an agent. But we've got 2 homes and 15 and a half acres that we're looking to get rid of.
Oh, okay. And you've already signed paperwork with an agent?
Uh-huh.
Okay, great. When are you guys planning on having those properties listed for sale?
They are listed. It's usually under 162 East, 7650 South.
Okay, gotcha. 162 East. And that you're selling that along with the 198 East? Is that correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
yeah.
Awesome. And you've signed with the agent and everything for the disclosures, and he has it listed for you on the MLS?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, what other property do you have that you might be looking to sell or liquidate besides these two?
Just them, all that, the 15 and a half acres.
Okay, that's awesome. And where were you guys moving to next?
Pardon me?
Where were you guys moving to next? Or is this just some extra?
Look and go out around Vernal.
Around Vernal? Okay, awesome.
Uh-huh.
And have you signed with the agent to help you look for homes out there as well? You kind of know where you're going?
Well, I haven't.
You haven't yet? Okay, well,
No.
share with me a little bit more about that. I'm actually have worked out in that Vernal area before. What kind of property are you looking to find out there?
Not really sure.
You're not really sure? Okay. Well,
No,
what's your time frame for getting there?
Just when we can get this sold, and because all the grandkids live out there, so we're just looking. We don't have anyone else here in the area. Both our parents have passed, and just looking to go out and be around the grandkids.
Definitely. That sounds amazing. All right. And what was your name again? I don't know if I grabbed your name.
David.
David. Awesome, David. Well, I appreciate your phone call. And let me ask you, do you know what kind of price range you are going to be listing the property at?
4.2.
4.2 for both?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And do you know what kind of price range you're going to be looking to buy, or have you spoken to a lender to kind of determine what might be possible?
Just haven't really looked, no.
Okay, well, how about we do this? I actually work with a great team of lenders that can actually get you on track sooner than later, just so you know what might be possible. When would be a good time just to have them reach out and talk to you and see what we could do to move forward with purchasing a property out in Vernal?
I'll just wait for that and do that.
You'll wait for the property and then do that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, awesome. And do you have a timeline of when you need this sold, or when the other agent thinks that you will have it sold by?
We don't, but sooner the better.
Sooner the better. Perfect. Awesome. Well, how about I just touch base kind of weekly and see if there's anything I might be able to do just to offer another opinion. Not trying to step on any toes, and best luck with getting those properties sold. Yeah, but when the time comes to move, there's definitely some opportunities out there, and I'd be happy to help you find what you're looking for.
Okay.
Awesome. I appreciate it, and you have a good rest of your day, David.
Okay, bye.
Bye. That's an interesting one.
Okay, but where do you think you could have gone further with that one? Because you did really well by switching it to the purchase.
Yeah. I don't know.
You asked him, when do you think you want to have that done? And he said what? What was his answer?
Sooner than later, for sure.
So now that you're not on the call with him, what could you have said to get an appointment with him at that point? So I say
That's
to you.
a great question.
So I'd love to get there sooner than later. Why does he need to get with his lender?
So we can create a game plan to know
So
where
we
you're
can
going.
do that. So go back to it. Hey, that's exactly why, again, we should get together just to make that game plan, because what if it happens sooner? You want to be ready, right?
Right.
Good. What's better, tomorrow at 6 or Friday at 6?
Okay, for sure.
Give the next call to Judy. What are we doing over here?
I know,
Let's get Judy on here. What are you doing? Yeah, that was a good call. But great advice, Judy. Great advice.
I need to know everything. Who in the what and the where I need everything.
I need to know everything. Who in the what and the where I need everything. There we go.
That's a great song for this.
Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in signs to let them in, talk up their body, another one body that's
All right, let's get these dials going.
Hello?
Hi. Hey, I'm calling about a home for sale in Salt Lake City on Green Street.
Okay.
Awesome. Are you selling that for sale by owner?
Yes. It's under contract right now.
Okay. It's under contract. Awesome. Well, this is Trever with Century 21 Everest. What were you able to get that under contract for? Everything you needed?
Are you a bot?
I am not a bot. My name is Trever with Century 21 Everest.
Your voice sounded too perfect.
My voice sounded too perfect? I will take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, we got what we were hoping to.
Okay. Awesome.
We'll just see if it closes.
Right. Awesome. Well, do you have any questions about the contract or anything I might be able to help with in that area?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, when are you planning on closing?
Settlement is the 28th, and they said closing should be within 4 days after that.
Okay. Awesome. And where are you guys moving to after this closes?
I need to reinvest. It's an investment property.
Oh, okay.
So,
awesome. Is this the only investment property you're trying to sell, or do you have other ones as well?
It's the only one.
Okay. And when you say reinvest, are you trying to kind of like 1031 exchange into another property? Kind of share with me a little bit more about that. Okay, 1031. And you already know what property you're trying to purchase?
I'd like to get a condo in Hawaii, so I've been looking there a lot.
Okay. Do you have an agent that's already helping you out with that?
I think so. It's just somebody I found online.
Oh.
He answers questions pretty quick when I ask them, but he hasn't really brought properties to me. I'm sure in Hawaii the agents get sick of people thinking they want to purchase there, and then it's nothing. I don't know.
Right.
So.
Yeah, understandable. Something we actually do is we work with Cardis. We're actually their #1 platinum member, which means we help people move all over the country, whether it's Hawaii or any other states. We could get you in contact with a great agent that will help with the investments there while we actually can help manage this side and get you everything you need out of it. So when would actually be a good time just to sit down together and go over the options I could share with you to make everything just more simple for you, but also so we could put more money in your pocket by buying even more investment properties?
What is it that you do on this end?
So what I actually do is target marketing and point leveraging. What that means is I'll help buyers or sellers either keep their property or leverage it into other properties that'll grow greater in value. And on your end, with trying to do that 1031 exchange, timing is very important when you're trying to buy and sell at the same time and use those funds. So if we could coordinate that with Hawaii and get that started right now, wouldn't it make sense to just create that game plan together so you have something smooth to move forward with?
Yeah, I can talk with you about it.
Perfect. What works better, afternoons or evenings? I actually do have a free slot tomorrow night at 5 p.m. if you're available.
Could you hold for just a minute?
Absolutely.
I will be headed out of town tomorrow.
You'll be headed out of town tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like I'm leaving at about between 4 and 5. So I don't know about that.
Okay,
so
I
if
could.
you have anything sooner than that,
Yeah,
would work.
I actually do have a tomorrow. I could actually make 12:30 work. Would that be good for you?
Yeah, let me double check when I think so.
Okay, perfect. I'll just plan for 12:30 for now. And I'll actually just text you tomorrow morning or call you to make sure that the appointment is set. And then I will just plan on seeing you tomorrow. And I will have a lot of information to bring so that you can go in any way you want. And that way you're just over-prepared rather than under-prepared.
Okay. Where do you bring it? To my house?
Yeah. Which property? Where would you like me to meet you at?
I'm in Harriman.
You're in Harriman? Okay, great. Yeah, I actually am ready with notes right now if you'd like to give me your address.
Okay. It's 14729 Tangle Hill Road.
Tangle?
Tangle.
Okay,
like
perfect.
Tangled hair.
All right, perfect. Hill Road.
Harriman. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, perfect. All right, and tomorrow at 12:30. Awesome. Well,
Yep.
I appreciate it. Yeah, and I will just text you tomorrow morning, and then I will see you then.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Super nice job.
I knew you had one in you. I knew
Had
you had
one?
one in them. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a few more too. So
We got a few more.
that was good. That was good.
Yeah, because that
put that in real
referral, if she goes with one of your agents that you refer to, that check can be just as big as a commission check buying in
Right.
Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was really
job.
good. Great job on that one, man. Great
Thank
job. So can you talk to us a little bit about the referral program and how that works as an agent?
Absolutely. Okay, so Cardis, we actually have great people up the stairs. Heather Barker is Everest's kind of manager. We also have like Diana Valenzuela. You can get set up with who you work with the best, and you can either manage how you want those referrals to work. So you can either manage the agents trying to work with your client, or you can just frankly give them a name and let it go. And then, maybe 6 to 8 months later, if they purchase a home, you just get 20% shown up out of nowhere and you don't know why, because it was referral.
Oh, look at that.
Okay,
So it's definitely.
I'm gonna coach you quickly. Ask for 30.
And ask for 30%.
There you go.
There we go. I
I
like
was going to
that.
say 50, but all right.
There we go. Hey, I'm the reason you got it, right?
Good job, man. Yeah. So while you're setting that appointment, let's remind the people about the event coming up in Elevate.
Yes.
Elevate. So is this a 3-day event?
This is a 3-day event. It's a Tuesday through Thursday, April 26th through 28th.
Okay. And so Elevate is going to be more real estate specific, correct?
Correct. So Climb that we did in January was very much about self-development. With our Elevates, it's more on the skill sets that we have. We always bring in self-development, but it's more focused on giving you some things that you can take away right then and use it in your business as well.
Okay. And then what are the dates again? That's April
26th through the 28th.
And that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
Yep.
Perfect.
Exactly.
I like that.
All right.
All right.
Hey, look. Appointment set. There we go.
I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in silence to let them in, talk up their body. Another one.
Hi, this is Ann.
Hi, Ann. I'm calling about the home for sale in South Jordan. Are you the homeowner?
I am.
Okay, awesome. And you're selling that for sell by owner. Is that correct?
Yes. We've been trying to decide whether to sell it or not.
Okay, great. Well, my name is Trevor with Century 21 Everest. We've actually sold some properties not far from you in that area. And I was actually just calling to get some information about it. Is that all right? Okay, awesome. So can you tell me a little bit about the house? Like how many bedrooms and baths?
It's got one bedroom on the main and 4 in the basement.
Okay. So 5
It's about 6,400 square feet. I think it's 2958 on each floor and then a dig out where we have a weight room and stuff that's under the garage. All the big bedrooms, walk-in closets in each of them.
Okay.
It was custom built. You probably have the tax records. I don't know, was it 7 years ago?
Okay.
We've lived out of state for the last 3.5, 4 years. And so we've had kids living in the basement often, off and on.
Okay.
It's, living room, office, big family room, big open kitchen, everything on the main floor, 2-car garage, 30-acre lot, fire pit, deck.
Okay.
Nice moldings and wood, trim inside.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, great. Just taking some notes here. Appreciate all that. Okay.
Do you know Howard Price?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you know Price Real Estate?
Do I know Price Real Estate?
Price. It's Freiss.
No, I do not.
Okay. Howard was the one who built it. His dad is a broker, I think, with the RE/MAX.
With RE/MAX.
And his brother lives on our street down at the end. So Howard was the home builder on it with Elevation Homes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, great. Well, let me ask you, what are you ultimately trying to accomplish by selling this property? It seems like a really great house. Have you guys thought about keeping it?
I'm actually at the airport to head back to Salt Lake now. It's just trying to decide where we want to be when we retire. As I said, we haven't lived there for 3.5 years.
Okay.
So just trying to determine, do we want to keep the property or not keep the property?
Gotcha. Well, let's do this. While you're in town, what I can do for you is actually get numbers together and show you what it would look like to rent it out and the possibilities for renting out and how much money that would make you.
We debated renting it. We actually had an offer for someone to rent it for 2 to 3 years. And we decided not to do that because then with if I understand it correctly, the way the code is written, we couldn't turn around and sell it as our primary residence.
Right.
So we backed off from renting it because we did have a family that was in our ward. Actually, my last trip out there a month ago, she came and saw it, loved it, wanted to be there. But then my husband said, then if he's going to retire in 3 years and we decide to sell it, we couldn't sell it as our primary residence if we'd been using it as a rental.
Right. Okay. So are you ultimately
just
trying
we backed off from doing that.
Okay. So if you could make just the most amount of money out of the sale, is that kind of ultimately what you guys are trying to do with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Well, if I could show you how to put...
That's why we recognize we're probably on the high end of pricing, but also knowing that it's hard to come by large homes in Salt Lake anymore.
Right, for sure. Well, let's do this. Since you're going to be in town, are you just going to be in town over the weekend?
For a couple of days, I've got doctor's appointments and stuff with my mom.
Okay. Well, if you have some free time, let's do this. I'll pull together some numbers and show you exactly how much we could get your home sold for using our techniques and strategies. I actually work as a brother-sister team, so there's 2 agents for the price of one. And what we do is specifically for our clients is target marketing and point leveraging so that we can get homes sold for top dollar in a really reasonable amount of time. So what would work better for you while you're in, afternoon or evening, and we can just get together for 20 to 30 minutes and go over what that would look like?
You know, at this point, I'm going to hold just because when I don't know what my schedule is, I've been pushed 24 hours with the storm. So I'm already late getting in. And my brother's flying in with his family. And so I'm going to be hosting them he has 6 kids and spouses and stuff. So, and I have kids with 18 grandkids. So it's going to be kind of a mayhem for, kind of a week or.
Okay.
7 days. Well,
no worries. Well, let's just plan for this then. When are you going to be back home?
If you want to call me back in another couple weeks, that would be great. I'm there usually 2 weeks a month.
Yeah, they're usually 2 weeks a month. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So I'm just flying in, and though, you see, my brother comes once a year, so this is like the 1 week he's coming, and with my kids and his kids, it's going to be a little chaotic.
Right. Okay, for sure. Yeah, well, we'll definitely plan a time when you are a little more free. And you can even be back home. You can be out of state. And we can set up a Zoom call, and we can show you.
Better, because then I can have my husband on the line.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, let's plan for that. Okay. Yeah, let's plan to do that. So I'll actually just give you a call at the end of next week if that works for you. And then we'll set up the time to get on that Zoom call. Sound good?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. We will talk soon.
Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Nice job.
Yeah,
thank you.
Not bad.
Yeah, really good job.
She loved to talk and talk.
I know. I said like 3 things and she just went off.
That was great. You know what? Shout out to the microphones because I feel like that soft voice got that close on the other one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you a bot?
Are you a bot?
Sounds so clear.
I could be.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That is funny.
All right, let's keep it going.
Yeah, get this set up real quick.
I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me.
One of the things I would suggest on that, when she talked about not sure if she was selling or not, use a soundbite of, well, gosh, in this fantastic market, getting the most you can probably ever get.
Right.
Smart to be on the market.
Okay.
Right. Something like that.
Oh, that's my bad.
Trevor.
Yeah.
Are you on Facebook?
I am on Facebook.
Can you go ahead and share that link to the live so you can have your friends and family?
Which link?
Hop on. So if you go to Everest right there, Everest Coaching, right over here. Go on to your Everest Coaching, and then you can share the link. I think it's good for a lot of agents to see this, so they can learn the techniques that you guys use and teach, but also a lot of the newer ones. Because
where am I going to find it?
So scroll down a little bit. Scroll down. Should be one of the first posts.
Okay.
Oh, it's not. That's not it. So scroll. There we go. We're live right there. There you are. Yeah. So just go ahead and share that on your page. And one of the reasons why, again, is because Trevor, you're a new agent.
Correct.
You haven't even finished your first year, and again, for you to come on here and dial, for people to see that, I mean, I commend you for that. Round of applause for that.
Thank you.
Because you're doing such a great job. But also, I wanted to get people to see, within a year, I think a lot of agents don't understand how much progress you can make if you just dial and pick up the phone and prospect. So yeah, big shout out to you for doing that. And again, I want you to share that with your friends and family, people to see.
Absolutely.
You're doing so good right now. And then also Judy, to show what an amazing coach you are.
Thank you.
And actually, how good you look on camera. Look at Judy over there. She looks like a A-list celebrity. Look at her.
Yes.
With my earmuffs on.
There you go.
Not all of us can rock this backwards.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like
I have to. It'll mess up my hair. So
okay.
It'll mess up the hair.
Awesome.
But yeah, dude, let's keep dialing, and we got about another 30 minutes left. So
perfect. Good. Get some more calls in.
See if we can get some more appointments set.
Your call has been forwarded to a...
That's a good sound.
Yep.
What's the 520 area code?
Someone out of state. Another Zoom call. Don't even have to meet them.
Don't even have to meet them in person.
One thing, too, if you guys are noticing, he's not doing any research. When he calls, he doesn't have the information. He's asking how many bedrooms, how many baths. Don't take the time to research in between. Just keep dialing.
It's an opportunity to build rapport, to be honest, if you're the kind of person. Some people might be like, when you don't know anything about it, how'd you even get my number? But it just goes down to asking questions again.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's pretty smart because we use a system called Boomtown, the system CRM, and it pulls up all the information so we can see it. So we're locked and loaded when we call them. But yeah, that takes a lot of confidence to call them without knowing anything about the property. Good, yeah.
I mean, I have the address and whatever Vortex gives you right here, but that's really all the info you have.
I gotta call up my mama and tell her I made it as soon as my log's done. I gotta read all my trade publications and sip my tea till it is all done. I think it's all fun. I need to know everything, who and the what and the where. I need everything. But act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I happen to I'm coming for throats to turn to a ghost. I need to know everything. Where I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's me. I'm curious, George. I happen to Porsche.
Let's keep going. You're curious, George.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
That was the wrong number.
Yeah, that's a very appropriate song, huh? Yeah. Curious George calling about the house.
Absolutely.
We gotta get some more. Daniel, we need some more music on this thing.
So, Trevor, on that lady that's coming to Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
When are you going to call her next?
I was going to reach out to her next Friday, but I'll probably call her probably Tuesday, Wednesday, just earlier
call her
in the
sooner.
week. Yeah, and then be like, hey, and then even set the Zoom up for.
Hello.
Hi, hey, I was calling about a home for sale in Alpine.
Where'd you get this number?
Hey, yeah, I have your number off of a list here. My assistant goes through potential for sale by owners, so I can get numbers and reach out to see if I might be able to help.
Yeah, no. Please don't.
Okay, so you don't know any affiliation with this 580? Very good. That means no.
That means no.
That means no.
That one needs no. I was debating whether or not to do it while he was on the phone. We caught one of them before, right? Remember that? We had a really angry guy. He was so mad.
Oh my
goodness. I caught it on the phone, so I know he heard it. It was pretty funny. You gotta have fun with this.
It sounds fun, yeah.
Let's see.
Do you know what you're going to say to that lady when you call her in early next week?
Last time we spoke, we mentioned talking about this. So when's a good time to?
We just did that yesterday.
Yep. Coaching call yesterday. You learned great things.
And you can acknowledge, hey, I know you're here for a short period. I want to make sure, has anything changed? Can we meet before you leave?
Yeah. See, this is hard sometimes. You get the call back and you're like, I don't know where this was at. Hello, this is Trevor.
They missed a call from this number?
Hi, yeah, I'm calling about a home for sale.
Are you attempting to reach Michael Holmes?
Yes, I believe I was.
Okay, so he is selling his house. That's my dad.
Okay.
This is no longer his phone number. Do you have a pen and paper, and I can give you his current number?
Absolutely. What would that be?
801.
Okay.
888.
Okay.
6226.
6226.
Yep.
Perfect. And that is your father, Michael Holmes.
Yes, he goes by Mike, though.
Mike.
When you call him.
Perfect. Good to know. Thank you. Hey, well, I appreciate that. You have a good rest of your day.
Yep, you too.
And wait, actually, before I let you off the phone, since I am talking to you, my name is Trevor with Century 21 Everest. How about yourself? Are you looking to purchase any properties in the near future?
I'm not in a financial position where I'm looking to buy a house yet.
Okay.
I just started a stable job, so it's going to be a little bit.
Okay, yeah, awesome. Well, hey, who do you know that might be looking to buy or sell in the near future?
Pretty much just my dad.
Pretty much just your dad? Awesome. Well, I will reach out to him and see what we can do to help.
All right. Well, you have a wonderful day.
Hey, thanks. You too. Bye.
Bye.
Nice.
Well, I can go back and find that address later. And
call it dad.
Yeah.
Mike Holmes, yeah.
I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for throats to turn to a ghost. I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet, maneuver in silence to let them in. Chalk up their body, another one body, that's just how it go. I got some secrets, I'm shaking the game so they stay on their toes. Stay in your lane, how to stay on the go. I can play with the pros and act like a rookie, so they overlook me. Then I double up again, none of their nose, none of them cold. They just got lucky but never adapted, so I'm to the point of just coming to blows. My enemies are cutting it close. I let them think that they got me, but what do you know? I had them beat before we ever spoke. I'm ready for smoke. I need to know everything, who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George. I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse. I'm ready for war. I'm coming for throats to turn to a ghost. I need to know everything. Now they ain't go harder than me. They need a blade in a sheath, a shank in a piece, a crate full of heat, an army of fleas.
Please leave your message for
Statements for Q1 as soon as the song's done.
Call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything.
Your next call is your appointment.
That's right.
They need your help.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, hey, on the roll, here we
Hi, you've reached Alan Olson. Please leave a
Hello? Hi. Hey, I was calling about a home for sale in Saratoga Springs.
Yeah, are you an agent?
Yeah, my name is Trevor with Century 21 Everest. How are you doing today?
Doing well.
Good. Hey, well, the reason for my call is we actually sold some properties not far from you, and I was actually just calling to get some information about this property. Is that all right?
So we actually are selling 2 properties, and we have another agent that we're working with, Evan Child, if you know him.
Yeah, I know Evan Child.
Yeah. And so we had him under contract. We were anticipating to close, but apparently they just changed a provision in the CC&Rs where we cannot sell. It has to be owner occupied for the first year. And the buyer that was buying both of these was an investor.
Gotcha.
So I think if you have anybody that would meet that, criteria, reach out to Evan.
Okay, gotcha. And you guys already have a date when you're going to get that relisted?
Oh, I think it's already listed.
Oh, okay, great. No worries. Perfect. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate the call. And hey, who else do you know that might need help in some buying or selling of real estate?
Yeah, I don't have anybody at this time.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you thinking about it, and you have a good rest of your day.
You too. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Good.
Dang, Evan.
Yep.
Evan's around the corner in case y'all are wondering. I'm just kidding.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George.
It's a reminder when you call for sale by owner, now they're listed.
Right.
That they do list.
They do list.
Your call has been
That's a fake number. 801-995-9595.
I need to know everything. Who and the what and the where. I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you.
Your call has been forwarded to an
Starting to get some.
Hi, you've reached Gary Matkin with Nexa Mortgage.
Mortgage guy.
Lender right there.
Interesting.
I have a question, Daniel over there. So for our viewers, are we able to see who's actually watching? When they first join. Okay. Yeah, we have a little prize we're going to give to our viewers out there, right, Judy?
Sure.
So if you guys are watching right now, if you could leave a comment in the comment section, that would be amazing. Yeah. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, well, you know what we could start doing? We could start giving out a free prospecting school.
Giveaways. Hey, that'd be cool.
We'll just have to figure out what that criteria is. Let's think about that.
That's actually really good. I was actually going to start saying that, but I didn't want to get mad at me. I was like, I need to probably ask her first.
Look, we're here to help. So,
right. Yeah, no, I like that. I think that'd be a huge value add for a lot of people watching out there. Looks like we have your sister Tristan Hurd watching you.
Oh,
Trevor.
Hey, we have an appointment tomorrow. You should start getting that ready.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Beauty of working on a team.
That's right.
Daniel from Oxnard. What's up, Daniel?
Oh, and he was just here for prospecting school on Monday and
Go.
Tuesday.
What's up, man? Shout out to Daniel from Oxnard, all the way from California. Look at that.
80.
We've got Lily in the studio commenting
Yep.
galore over there on that.
Thank you, Lily. Yeah, you guys can ask us questions in those.
Yeah, we can comment, respond. Daniel, are you able to pull the questions up on the live feed and the video?
Welcome.
You can pop it up. No? Okay. Come on, guys. We need to know everything. Let's go. Trevor, when you dial, how long do you often call?
How long? I usually do 2 to 3 hour periods. Well, actually 50-minute periods and then like a 10-minute break.
Nice.
And then for about 3 hours. 9 to noon typically.
Perfect.
How far back are you going on these Fsbo'S?
I went back a little farther because I've touched a lot of the newer ones, but I might go see if I have any up top I haven't touched. Okay, these ones were January supposedly.
Okay.
To an automated voice messaging system. 4.
Wow.
shout out to Kelly Arocha. You guys know Kelly?
He is. He's a coaching client.
Kelly.
He just signed
Your
up at
call
Kelly.
has been forwarded.
Yes, get on those calls, Kelly. You could be making appointments too.
There we go. Great reminder.
Trevor, what other lead sources are you calling?
Fsbo expired, our geo leads, and just listed, just hold. Yes.
How about the people you love?
And SOI, of
Okay,
course.
there you go.
Oh, there
Weekly,
you go.
3 to 5, always.
There you go.
3 to 5 a day, not weekly. That's Russ would yell at me if you heard that.
Mm-hmm.
You said 3 to 5 hours.
Hey,
a
this
day?
is Paul. Leave me a voicemail and
3
I'll
to
call you
5
back.
SOI contacts
Oh,
a day.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Try to get 15 a week.
That's pretty good. All right, let's go for a few more minutes and see if we can get another one in there.
Get at least a couple more fun contacts.
How are you feeling right now, Trevor? You feel like
I feel good. Honestly,
a
more
little more
comfortable
loose?
now. Yeah,
Perfect.
loosened up.
I like that.
I'll be honest. So something I was just thinking that. So pattern interruptions are super important. A lot of times, just keep it like yourself. Something I've done before is like slam my book on the phone and be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. A bird just ran into my window." Like just random things. Like you really can play with it. It just makes your job more fun. So I would recommend doing
That's
stuff
pretty
like
smart.
that. Yeah, like they were like, "Oh my gosh, are you serious?" I was like, "No, I actually just dropped my book," but it got a good laugh out of it, and I think I did end up setting the appointment too.
Daniel,
so
we got to get a bird slamming into a window.
that's
sound
right.
effect
We
on
just like
here.
there you go.
Got to have
Good
fun while you
excuse.
prospect.
Exactly. So
Oh,
if you ever
yeah.
hear anybody struggling, bird smacks a window, and then the
There you go.
conversation can start all over again.
Bird smacks a window. Oh my gosh.
You have reached a non-working number. And now
Dang.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
People got so sick of it, they just changed phone numbers.
That's yeah.
Vortex abuse.
Speaking of Vortex and Red X, one of the features they do have is you can actually record your calls right through the dialer. So like he will send them to me, and then I can critique his calls, and he can listen to them himself.
I like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just playing off what you said earlier, videos that the professional players watch
Yes,
their tapes.
yes.
So, we got to get our tape time in so we can practice and get better for sure.
Yep. Lily, you had some calls today on camera. How'd they go? Good context though. I love that. Yeah, I love that idea of recording and then watching yourself later. It's a good way to up your game.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Sharpen your sword.
One of the things we talk about in coaching a lot is not every day is created equal. So you get a lot of calls, but not a lot of answers. Or, you might be doing everything right and you just don't have that appointment. It's getting back up the next day and doing it again because it'll happen.
Yeah, it's
You're
right.
doing your
That
work.
consistency.
To put that in like perspective, like the last prospecting school, I ended up talking like 21 to 22 contacts that day, but I didn't set any appointments.
Hello, it's Brian.
Hi, I'm calling about the home for sale in Orem. Are you the homeowner?
Yeah, it's sold.
Oh, it's already sold? Okay. Well, do you have any other properties that you have interest in trying to sell?
Nope, not right now.
Okay, no worries. Who do you know that might be looking to buy or sell in the near future?
I don't know anybody.
Nobody. Well, I appreciate you thinking about it, and you have a good rest of your day.
Good, thanks. Bye.
There you go. That's all it is.
Go. Not bad. We've got 3 more minutes. Let's go. Let's try to get one more in there. Let's see.
Hello?
Hi. Hey, I'm calling about a home for sale in Lehi, Utah. Those are my favorite.
Those are good ones.
You could call her
can
back.
you can get rid of those numbers instantly.
Or you call her back.
I will be like, we must have got disconnected.
Yeah,
I've done that. Yeah. Let's
She probably thought you were a robot.
This
just sounds so good.
Well, he has such a deep voice on top of the microphone. Yeah, being so good.
Do a Mickey Mouse voice. Hello?
Please leave your message for 801-425-2498.
Hi, this is Trevor with Century 21 Everest. I was actually just calling about your property at 3324 North 150 West in Lehi, Utah. I looked at some of the tax ID info and I was able to get some information regarding it in the current market. So if you'd like that info, please feel free to reach out. My number is 801-783-8350. Thanks and have a lucky day. There's a voicemail. We did one.
I was like, why are you doing that?
I've done that once or twice before because it's like, if you're going to leave a voicemail, I like saying tax ID info because they're like, where'd you get my information from? And it's like, well, it's just county records. They just don't know that.
All right.
It's kind of a...
Well, good job, Trevor.
Yes.
You did such a great job.
Thanks for having me. It's actually been a lot of fun.
I think that's the longest I've let that studio audience go. That's a few seconds there. It's pretty good. I usually stop.
I must be
popular. Was that good?
Yeah, no, you were so good. Good job today, man.
Thank
Again,
you.
shout out to you for coming on. I know it takes a lot of guts to get up here and do them live, especially live on Facebook in front of our huge 8 viewers up there. But it's grown. This is the third time we've done this.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
I like it. I think that it's extremely valuable for all the agents and people who are watching right now who are either looking to get into real estate or currently in real estate and looking to sharpen their skills. So again, shout out to you, Trevor. Great job today. And I want to have you come on again soon. And then for you as well, Judy, thank you so much.
A+.
Yeah, this was fun.
Would recommend Everest coaching for sure. It helps a lot.
You know what? Let's go ahead and say goodbye to the audience with the ad. We got the ad going up right now. The promo for the event. Let's remind the guests one more time. We have the promo, the event coming up, Elevate, April
26th through the 28th.
26th to 28th. So if you guys have questions, get a hold of us. We have the link right there in the description, and we will see you guys later. Bye. Awesome. There we go. So does that ad have music? Okay.
Trevor, you did fantastic.
Dude, good job, man. Seriously, good job, dude.
Really good.
Yeah, there is music.
Shake out the hair.